the Philippines. And we're excited to have this race. Best Brow asks, is it open to everyone? Absolutely. This is a global competition. Already on the track, we've had racers from Japan, racers from the United States. We've got racers from the Philippines up right now. We're going to have racers from Australia. We are all over the world. We absolutely have had Italian racers been here on the track. We love it, Italy. There's a race going on in just a couple of weeks in Milan. I'm not going to be able to be there because I'm going to be in a different city. But that's the beautiful of this. How do you sign up? We're going to give you postings in just a little bit. This is open to absolutely everyone.
And you talk about the race that's going to be happening to Milan, and there's a pretty good chance that we'll be coming to a city near you at some point with the DeepRacer League, the live and in-person version of it. The league has two different branches, the virtual, which you're watching right here, which is mimicking, simulating very much what we have in the real-world competitions, and then those that happen in the physical world at the summits, the AWS summits globally, and there are many of them that DeepRacer will be a part of this year, where you actually get to see that autonomous vehicle making his way around the track. And speaking of doing so, how about this? Really solid lap there from ADA, Blaine. Fastest we've seen so far.
There we go. That's a zero reset lap. Every time the vehicle hits the obstacle, every time the vehicle goes off track, that not only stops their forward progress, but there is a 3-second penalty runoff. ADA now has gone around the track twice with zero resets. Now we're going to be able to start seeing times that mimic their qualifying time. 24.599. The best time without any obstacles is in the 21-second range. This is now a competitive time. Now, for those of you that have watched motorsports before, there's some interesting flags to look at. Ryan, you are our motorsports guru. Talk about the mini map to some of our new viewers.
Yeah, that's really important to get a sense for how the lap is going for the car that's on track in that moment. So you look at the map of the track, top left of the screen, and we break the track down into 3 sectors, and then we give you kind of a color-coded view on how this model is doing. Right now, we see the sector splashing up in yellow, and that just means that this model has not improved on its previous best, but Sector 3 just showed up in purple. That means that is the best third sector time of any of the developers that have been in the competition so far. So that's a really good sign. If you see green, that means it is a personal best for that developer and their model, but someone out there, or at least one person, has already gone quicker. So that's a great way of watching in real time and getting a sense for if what you're seeing is something that's going to be competitive or something that is going to be needing to improve if it's going to challenge for one of the top 3 spots.
We've got a question in chat from Apor Blatsky. Wants to know, can anyone compete? And the answer is yes. This league is absolutely open for anybody. The race you're seeing today is the championships that people have qualified for over a number of steps. The first part of the league, which is open to absolutely everyone around the globe, is the Open League. In the month of April, we had almost 2,000 developers from around the world compete. Doomba right now has posted it in chat. The link to be able to, if you want to get a chance to see how the league sign up for it, where you can do it. This is open. There's no registration fees to be part of it. Every month, the top 10% in the Open League will qualify for the Pro Division. So with 1,728 competitors, the top 172 can advance and compete in the month of May, which is already happening, in our Pro Division. Top 16 every month gets to compete in the monthly finals, which you are watching right now. And then the top 3 today, they get their ticket punch to the championships, the 2022 championships, end of the year in Las Vegas.
Exactly. So that's what everyone is competing for here. And it is amazing, too. This might seem intimidating. And even if you don't have that machine learning background, is this something that's really accessible to me? And the answer is yes. We've seen a lot of people with basically no coding background, thinking about some of the high school students that competed with great success going back to last year. We'll see one of them actually a little bit later on in our competition today. But someone that had basically no experience before, but had a knack for it and then found the community, Blaine. That's such a huge part of this conversation. There are racers that you will see racing here today, 16 of the very best in this community, and they are there active on Slack, active receptive and willing to answer your questions, share some of their secrets, and get you up to speed. So it's a very inclusive group. And if it's something that seems interesting to you, I encourage you to check out that information and reach out to some of these developers you see competing today.